And, another reason why, they were allowing these people to do all these evils to me, while also, like sabotaging my life to a point and to an extent where I would be able to perceive what it was doing, and, like what was happening to my life. Even if I didn't understand it, they made sure that I could see what was happening. And the main reason why they was doing it was baiting. You know what I'm saying? It's like bait, like a lure. You feel me? Like fishing. That's what they was doing. Like they would allow like absolutely atrocious things to just happen to my life year in, year out, like all the time. The worst of the worst, like real talk. And things that was irreversibly damaging to me as an author, an artist, a person, a brand, an entity. And they was doing that on purpose. They just like pretty much brutalized me. You feel me? And the main reason was because they was baiting me. You feel me? That's why I mentioned in recordings back why it was certain entities and influences that it seemed like they were doing everything to make me sue them or something. That's what they were doing, is coercion. It was coercion, negligence. Like they were trying to make my life into what they wanted me to make it into. To goad me in a certain direction to where they could destroy me with things unrelated to me. And so they were given, the ability to do all that, whatever they wanted. And that's the situation. They're trying to cancel Jesus Christ and separate, his works out the earth, out, society, which is indicative. If that's possible for any reason, then it can never be of or under God, ever. Because of the amount of, situation was, the awareness of the situation was brought early, so it could not have snowballed, period. And that's just a situation. So, I was just an author, you feel me, artist, all that other stuff unilateral, you feel me. I wasn't even a part of certain, cultures and traditions, that wasn't even my, but they try to make it into that. And that's the reality, So these people above the law, nobody has interest in. Nobody in power really have interest in, preserving things of God. And they show you that it don't matter, what a person's age is or nothing. It's like their hatred for God is so, bedded in and deep-seated. You feel me? They don't care about your age, anything. They ignore all my testimonies and try to overshadow them with new stuff, new false arguments and things. Every year, I consistently keep an active, stream of information. And it's in a place of my purpose. Because of course, anybody knows. If I hadn't had to go through these things, then only thing I would have had to do is be great, be successful, be talented. Just exalt God, glorify. And I still do that and still did that, but not to the extent to where, so, they degraded the quality of life. They prevented and interrupted and hindered the gospel and interrupted with a lot of people's salvation. You know what I'm saying? And when certain people died, whatever, and then they go to hell, because the assignment that God had in the earth wasn't able to be fulfilled because of something that they were doing, then the blood of those people were on their souls. And, and then if they blessed with the Holy Spirit, it's even worse. So it's like certain people just can't be saved. That's why the Bible say the earth, you can't save the world. You know what I'm saying? And that's why. Because some of the world want hell and eternal torture. Like by choice, obviously, So but that's what it was, man. You got certain influential figures that they just sat on my life. You feel me? Stuck on my life, pressed to just degrade everything. Doing things that's absolutely, you know what I'm saying, unacceptable, unspeakable. Just the attack on my work. Things like my art. You know what I'm saying? The things of my literary, skill and stuff. They can sit there, you feel me, stalking me and watch me creating all this content off the top, and just me going through hell and high water with my art, knowing that, the value it has to me. They can sit there and watch that, even if it's illegally. Watch me creating, and then they'll say that that my stuff not natural or something. Feel me? Like just strange stuff like that, like blatant, out of this world type stuff, like mocking God, like through it's like prebuttals, you know what I'm saying, but through action and events. Like it's the weirdest thing. Like whoever it is, they just hate God. Like and it's like most of society, high societies and stuff, they're with it. Like they don't care about the holy thing. They don't care about things of God. They don't esteem it, So these are things that's obvious, and blatant, and have been for years. We looking at a massive, massive, massive evil, man. Massive evil. Hate crime. It got tons of branches and things. And it's just something that nobody really, see, God is not honored like that,